What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, I'm back, man. Man, I'm back again, man. We ain't gonna dally around too long. We ain't gonna dally around too long with this one, man. Man, this video here is about karma. This video here is about karma. Now, everybody out there in the YouTube metaverse, they know what the word karma means. Karma means, you know what I'm saying, the energy that you put into the air, eventually the powers that be will send that same energy back to you. Now, it could come in the form of many different ways. But if you've been doing the right thing and good things come back to you, okay, well, that's the form that karma sent it back to you. But now, if you've been doing a whole bunch of BS, and karma sent it back to you, that's when the bad stuff started happening. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's back in the day. People used to wonder, man, it seemed like they couldn't get a break. Wasn't nothing gonna go right. Baby, call the dog. Cause boy, I swear, man, listen. Anyway, the dog got it in for me, y'all. But anyway, back to the lesson at hand. But yeah, that's what I'm speaking on today, karma. I'm speaking on the individual that no one has heard from in many months. He has disappeared. He has went on the MIA list. And now I ain't talking about Miami. I'm talking about on the missing in action list. He has been placed in the lost and found. Karma put him in the lost and found. And for those who don't know who I'm talking about that clown, Lokeisha, better known as Loco Vision. Loco. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure it's a few of y'all seen the clown's channel. He had a group of nincompoops that was following behind him, called theyself the Winner Circle. Of course, it was really known as the Weenie Circle. That's what they was known as. I see y'all looking at that shirt, man. That's that Foundation Nation, man. And they ready for y'all. They ready for y'all. You know what I'm saying? They ready for y'all. The website is up. But anyway, that's what this is about today, y'all. As y'all, now it's a whole lot of y'all Foundation. Y'all remember that, you know what I'm saying? Me and old boy was going back and forth. We was having at it, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, I wasn't having at it as much as he was because I don't conduct myself the way he would conduct himself. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not fit to talk about wishing harm upon your family members, your kids. I'm not fit to wish death upon you. I'm not finna disrespect no one's dead family members. I'm not finna sit up here and talk up under another man's clothes. I'm not finna invite another man to my booty like he did. I'm not finna invite another man to my dick like he did. That was his thing. You know, of course, it was a lot of y'all out there that didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? He was really gay in real life. Yes, he was. He hid it for as long as he possibly could, but yeah, he was gay in real life. But anyway, karma, man. This cat here, he wanted to make it so bad in this YouTube world that he tried to take a page out of Charleston White's book. You know, he figured, well, if Charleston can make it big, cussing and fussing and disrespecting any and everybody he could, he figured, well, he would do it too. He thought that was his road to redemption. He thought that was his way of making it big. It wasn't. No, it was not. That was not his way, y'all, of making it big. It didn't work for him. No, it didn't work for him. For three, no, I'm gonna say, nah, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. For a year straight, a little over a year, this cat got on the internet every day. He went live 2 and 3 times a day for hours, hour and a half, 2 hours at a time, and did nothing but get high, get drunk, and cuss and spit at the camera. He went out his way to find somebody to talk about, somebody to make up imaginary slights that was done to him so he could have somebody new to cuss out and wish bad upon every day. And the cold part about it, this clown, he had a crew of clowns that rode with that silly mess. And ain't nothing good came to none of them. See, let me show you something. When you play with doo-doo, you gonna stink too. When you play with doo-doo, you're going to stink too. So I'm saying that to say nobody who was riding with this clown is doing good today. It's doing good today. You know, either they sitting in prison, sitting in the county jail, facing murder charges or manslaughter charges, or if they were in the YouTube metaverse, like the clown Kevin Clubhouse, who channel ain't growing, period, is not gonna grow, period, because he tried to follow the blueprint of Loco. Excuse me. He tried to follow that blueprint. Didn't do him no good. The other clown, Trey ATV, nothing. Sitting over there like an old man in a shoe, making bunk videos every other day that nobody looks at, nobody listens to, hoping and praying for 1 or 2 subs. Not doing no good. The people that was in the weenie circle, all the people that would chime in, the same 8 or 9 people that chimed in every time he went live, the same 8 or 9 of them, the ugly broad Cammy and Britannia and all the rest of them, where they at today. You can't find hide nor hair of them. You cannot hear them, see them, none of that. They have all filtered off into the sunset because they was all destined for failure. They was all destined for failure, man. And that's what has happened to each and every one of them. You know what I'm saying? I can sit here and give you a roll call of cats that rode with this clown on the foolishness because they was bamboozled thinking that this was the way to go. They sit up and listen to the lies Loco told them, and they believed it. And you know what I'm saying? What you do when you get, it's like the nerd group at school. At any high school you go to, somehow, some way, all the nerds are going to find each other. And they're gonna congregate in the corner in the chow hall. Well, that's what was going on with the clown Loco and the weenie circle. He went and found a bunch of misfits that nobody else wanted to put up with, that nobody else wanted to deal with, and he grouped them up, and they would have a Buster session, a Mark session. They would have a clown session because that's what all of them were for real. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm just calling the ball a ball, strike a strike. The words that I'm using were words that was given to them by the world at large. If you go back and read some of the comments, I forgot. There are no comments to read. Why? Because he has taken everything down. His whole world has crumbled. He's nothing. Karma has kicked him in his behind like a $3 prostitute on Figueroa. That's what karma did to him. You don't hear about it no more. Now, some other stuff done happened to him too, which I'm not gonna get into because, like I say, I don't talk about. I try not to talk about people's kids. I try not to talk about death on people. That's what I don't do. But karma. You harassed for no reason any and everybody you could. You backstabbed any and everybody you could on this internet for so long until the powers that be got tired of it, wham, and dropped a voodoo on your you-do. And now look at you. Now look at you. You got your head stuck in the sand where it should be, like an ostrich. You got your head stuck in the sand where it should be, like an ostrich. All the little weenie wobs that ran behind you, what they done did. Half of them probably done ran to other people's channel. Half of them talking about you like a dog now, turned on you, like the snakes that they were. Oh, they was loving you. They was loving you when you was getting on here every day, acting stupid, acting like, I'm talking about just acting totally as gay and stupid as you can act. They loved it because you were a clown for them. You were putting on a show. And they didn't have nothing else better to do with their life because their lives ain't worth nothing. So they spent their time tuning into you, clown. And y'all spent an hour and a half doing nothing, talking about nothing, and being nothing. Period. You told all your lies about you went to California to work. Not. You ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing for nobody. You ain't helped nobody. You haven't done anything. You still have not paid. He still has not paid his family members back for the cars that he messed off. Karma been biting him in the behind for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But then you kind of look at it, well, man, if a person was molested as a child by their so-called alleged grandfather, then you can see why in later years when they grew up, they weren't all the way right in the head. Why they turned to having what some people might call abnormal sexual desires. You know? It is what it is, man. But yeah, for those who have not been paying attention, you haven't seen hide nor hair of that clown. Because he was destined for failure. Because the stuff he was talking about wasn't nothing. The stuff he was doing was pure asinine. Pure retardedness at his base level. I just had to get that little infomercial out, man. I mean, hey, it is what it is. The proof is in the pudding. Everybody that he went at the hardest, they doing all right. They doing good. Got good jobs. Family doing good. If they in the YouTube world, their YouTube channels growing, doing good. What that show you? But everybody that him and everybody that he was down with has fallen out of existence. Don't even make a mark on the leaderboard. So, man, I figured, I just was going to speak. I had to do an infomercial on that. And one of the reasons why, I could have been made this video. But, at first I had opted to, leave the clown alone. But so many people like, where is he at? Where, you know what? Tune, what happened? Well, that's what happened, y'all. Karma bit him. Karma brought some real life technical difficulties to his life because he brought it on himself. He brought it on himself. And all those that was riding with him, yeah, they better change their ways or karma gonna bite them in the booty. It's me, man. Your big partner. Cartoon 5-3. I represent the gangsters, homie. I'm out.